Hey, Sean, I don't know if you can hear me, but you have no sound. Hey, I was watching you live. You have no sound. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Dan, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was messing with the sound thing in there. I don't know what like I said, I just got the webcam and the headset a couple days ago, so I'm still kind of figuring all this out, trial and error.
Right. Well, I noticed in the past people have done this, and for some reason or another, they have no sound. And I put it in the comment section as well as other people did that you were you could just see your lips moving, but nothing was coming out. So
Yeah.
uh, that's a problem.
I did the first chat with Jennifer Young the other day, and it she could hear me fine, but I must have been when I click on the settings thing, I must have had it clicked the wrong way. I must have had it on something, but it's working now.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Trial and error. Yeah, so I'm just kind of trying to do some live chats here. I just trial and error to see how it goes, and to see how it gets the channel going, Um, I've been just I've been when I started up the channel in September of last year, and I've just been making the videos. I haven't really been jumping on any of the chats, so anything to help the channel out, and anything just start conversing with fellow YouTubers.
Yeah, I will tell you, the chats are very cool, and you get to know people more than just
Yeah.
watching the videos. But what you do miss out, well, I shouldn't say you miss out, but you really don't. You probably won't see a lot of channel growth from it. I mean,
No, that's not the main thing about it. It's just having fun with it. Basically, that's pretty much how I am with the channel now. And I don't have a whole lot of subscribers, but I'm just having fun with it.
yeah, that's the way to do it.
Because when I first started the channel, I was watching the one video you had on how to grow a successful YouTube channel, and I've just kind of gone by that. Have fun with it. And if you get a couple views, if you get a couple subs, great. But if you don't, as long as you're having fun with it, and I'm still having fun with it, so I'm just gonna keep marching on the way I am. So
That's the way to do it. Too many people, and I did this too. When I first started,
yeah,
I was thinking, what do I think people would want to see from my channel?
yeah, exactly.
That is not the way to do it. I mean, you need to do something that you yourself would watch. If you would
Yeah.
watch it and you find it exciting, we're all kind of cut from the same cloth. We're gun guys.
Oh, exactly.
So if you try to predict what somebody else might like, you're not being true to yourself. Do something that you would like. Like lately, I've been doing these will it penetrate videos.
Yeah, I just saw your video today on when I was at work. That was a good one. You know, Now where is that range that you have? Is that by your house, or do you have to go up? You're right outside of the Detroit area, if I'm like,
I
am I right?
my primary residence is outside of Detroit.
Yeah.
I I have a house, though. I have a lake house up in northern Michigan,
Nice, nice.
and I featured that on not this last one, but the one before that, where
Yeah,
I'm
I must have
shooting in the
missed that one.
water. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm shooting in the water, and I pan across my house, and I explain, this is my dock. I'm not on somebody else's dock. This is my
Yeah.
dock. This is my boat. This is my house.
Yeah.
And I was getting a lot of cool comments. People saying, "Hey, nice house," and it is a nice house, but I don't want to say, hey, this is my second house.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought the house quite a while ago, and
Yeah, good for you.
so anyways, that's where I do my shooting, and it's on U.S. federal land.
Oh, nice, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I see all your videos where you go shooting. It looks like a good place.
It's a
Pretty.
great
I
place.
mean, you got it all to yourself. I mean,
Yeah, and you know what's cool about it is I've been stopped by the sheriff, the
yeah,
forest ranger, the DNR, the
yeah.
local police, you name it. I've been stopped, and every single one of them have the same response. They come out, they make sure I'm not dumping trash or doing anything illegal,
Yeah.
and they say, "Oh, you're shooting, huh?" Because I got targets up, and they say, first thing they want to know, what are you shooting? And I
That's
go
cool.
over and show what I'm shooting. We have a discussion about guns, and then I said, "Go ahead, pop a few off." And they look around. They go, "No, I better not." And then they take my hand and say, "Have a good one."
Yeah.
So that's the kind of range that I really like.
Yeah, I those are the best kinds. I belong to a rifle and pistol club about 13 miles away from me, but I got a spot out in the woods about a mile and a half from my house where I won't take my AR or my high-powered rifles out there, but if I just want to blow off a box of nine, I'll go out there. So at least I
Yeah,
got that. And I got a few other places, but I usually go out to the woods or I go up to the rifle and pistol club. So
yeah. There's nothing like shooting outdoors. When I'm in the Detroit area and I get something, I go indoors. But it serves its purpose. You can do a function check on a firearm. You can see how well you do with it. But there are people around, and accidents have happened.
oh
Uh,
yeah.
so I trust people I know. I do not trust people I don't know. And I've been flashed before. I've been muzzle flashed several times. People just, you can go, put it this way. You could be shooting, you could be a 10-year person with 10 years of experience shooting firearms. And you could be next to somebody that's never shot a gun in their lives that just rented a gun. They have no idea about firearm etiquette. They may have filled out a little form that the range gives you, and they give. Now, I'm all for that. There's no
Oh
doubt.
yeah.
I'm all for that. Having said that, though, those types of people can be dangerous.
Oh, absolutely. There's a couple of the public ranges around here that it's pretty scary out there. It's just some of the way some of the guys are shooting out there. It's just no weapon safety whatsoever. That's why I go up to the rifle pistol club. Everybody's pretty safe there, and it's not a control place. They don't have somebody watching over you or nothing like that. You pretty much, you open up the gate. Usually sometimes, if you go there during the week, you're the only one there. But you open the
Yeah,
gate, you close the gate behind you, and but when there are people there, everybody's safe about what they're doing. There's no,
nice.
you go to some of the public ranges, which are dirt pits or whatever, and it's a free for all. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
I hear you. Well, then enough about me. Happy birthday.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just got out of work a little while ago, and I figured I'd start a little chat here and see what happens. And yeah, thank you. So yeah,
Well, you got to tell us how old are you?
I'm the big 3-9 today.
All right.
Yeah, one more year, I'll be 40. Uh,
Oh,
Hard,
talk about
very hard to believe. I was 20 years old not too long ago. It's like, where the hell are these years gone?
well, tell me about it. I'm way older than you are.
Yeah.
But
So,
so you're 39. I know you've been sharing your firearm collection on
I
Facebook.
have. Yeah, I have. Yep. I I traded in the EAA Windicator for with the guy with the Taurus 740, the 40 caliber, and the thing was brutal to shoot. I mean, just a small pistol. It's about the size of my shield, but it's just the grip on the thing is tiny. And I was accurate with it, but it just kicked like hell. And I've had the Glock 19 on layaway for the past month and a half, and I couldn't wait any longer, so I got the Glock 19, which I'm happy to show. I know it's just a Glock.
Okay.
I know it's just a Glock, but it's my first Glock. I love it. You know,
Oh yeah,
my
I tell you
M&P.
what.
The M&P Shield is still my carry gun, but this is definitely a good nightstand gun, a good gun where I could put a light on it, and there's so many options out there for Glocks, you know.
Oh, absolutely. Well, speaking of lights, let me show you my this is my nighttime setup here. It's
Nice.
5220, and my light here, my light is a Insight Technologies
Oh, okay.
M6X. It's a higher end light, but
Yep.
I have a total of 3 lights, and they're all very cool. And so I consider the light itself essential for a home defense. So,
Yeah.
you know, without the light, I don't know if you have kids in the house or whatever the situation, but it's hard to clear a house without a light. You know, and this is cool because I've got the sporadic, and I've got the, you know, where I can hold it down, or I don't have to hold it down. I have a button, and then it has a laser too that I don't have it set.
Okay.
But yeah, you definitely want to get a light on there.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking in for a light on this here. I don't really know what's the price range is for. I don't need the best light, but you know, just like what's a good budget option for a light for a Glock or
Get a TLR3.
a TLR3. Okay. Now, what are those normally run?
Well, you're getting a mid grade. You're paying about $60.
Uh, that's not bad. That's definitely in my price range.
Right now, if you want to get a better one, you can get a TLR1,
Okay.
and you get the 1S. Now the S stands for strobe, so you do have the strobe option, which is a nice option. I have a strobe option on my CZ,
Okay.
and it's pretty cool. You know, I mean, if somebody's there, you put that strobe on them, it makes a difference, you know.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
you know, something like this will run you about 200.
Yep.
The TLR1S will run you about 110, and the TLR3 will be around between 60 to $70. The difference between the 1 and the 3 is the amount of lumens it's putting out, a little less on the 3, and it's a polymer frame, which is basically what this is too. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
not metal. But I have another one that is a copy of this. That's an Omega Tactical. I
Hmm.
got that on my HK, and that it's very cool too. You know, it works fine. This has the durability thing though. This could go underwater. You know, this could be bounced all around. Your gun dropped or whatever. Should work just fine. The other ones, I'm not sure.
Yes, I mean it's basically you get what you pay for, and the light that you have, that's probably the last light you'll ever have to buy. I mean, if it can take a beating and keep on working, I mean, versus the more inexpensive ones, you know, if you drop them a few times or you use them so much they fall apart, or I
Yeah,
mean, just like anything else.
yeah, absolutely.
I mean,
Um, hang on 1 second, Sean.
yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Now, is that a gun cabinet behind you, or is that a gun safe? Just
No,
curious.
these both of these are cabinets.
Yeah.
I have a gun safe too, but where it's located, it's not. The lighting's not good to set up. These are both cabinets, though, and I do have guns in the cabinets.
Right, yeah. I've just got a gun cabinet right now. I just got a 10 gun. It's just a stack on 10 gun
Yeah.
cabinet. I got a Dick's Sporting Goods last October for like $100, but as I start getting more higher end guns, I plan on getting a safe here eventually, and maybe just using the cabinet to store ammo and other gun accessories. So,
Yeah.
but
Well, both of these are cabinets. This here's a stack on. It's the same one you have because I did see your video.
yep.
This one is a cabinet as well, but it's better made with thicker material and has a double lock.
Oh, okay.
I have a handgun safe, which is a full iron safe, and then I have a long gun and ammo safe. I typically don't feature those on videos. Maybe I should do something one day, but Um, the I don't know. There's some things I just don't want to put on video. And,
Yeah, you
you
don't have to put everything out there, you know.
know, yeah, because somebody's gonna say, oh, you got to stack on safe. That's not secure. Well, true. That's true, but
Yeah.
I happen to have a lot of long guns, and so I can't fit everything in my actual safe.
Oh, exactly. I mean, it's, they're all, they keep honest people out basically. I mean, even they're a really good gun safe. I mean, they're not completely foolproof. I mean, the people if people are that determined to get it and they have the right tools, they're gonna get in regardless.
Yeah. Well, they say they want to be in and out of a house in 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If that's the case, they're going to have a hard time getting in your stack on and mine, and they'll have a real hard time getting in this one.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
they won't get in my two safes, my handgun safe or my long gun safe. They just won't do it in that amount of time. So, plus, isn't yours kind of tucked away in a closet?
Yeah, exactly. I got it in the closet.
Yeah.
I've got it bolted down too, so or screwed down in the wood. So I mean, they could rip it out if they want to, but first number one, they got to break into the house first. They got to bust through the front door to do it, and make a commotion right there. I got, I love my neighbors, but I have nosy neighbors. They're good people, but they know what's going on. If they see somebody ripping through my door, they're gonna be calling the police.
Yeah.
So that's one good thing about having no, neighbors, like that. You know. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't live in a high crime area. Not saying it's not going to happen here, which it does. It does happen from time to time, but very rarely do I hear about somebody getting their gun safe ripped into, and their guns taken out.
Right.
So,
Hey, I've got a question for you. This is a little bit off the
Yep.
cuff here, but I have to bet that you've got some Lebanese blood in you.
Me, I am actually no, I am actually Irish, French, Italian, and Spanish.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
You look
No.
exactly like some of my cousins.
Oh
That's
yeah.
why I say it like this. All my cousins.
Oh yeah. Oh, why you have Lebanese blood
I'm
in you, or?
Lebanese. Yeah, I'm Lebanese.
Okay, yeah. No, no. The dark complexion comes from the Italian and Spanish side. My dad's Irish and French, mostly Irish, and my mother is half Spanish, half Italian.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man, you can pass for a rab any day.
Oh, I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could. Put a towel on my head, and
Well, or a Glock hat.
yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. I like the hat.
Yeah.
It's
I'm a huge
amazing.
Glock fan.
You know what? I was all about the M&Ps, because. And now that I own a Glock, I can totally see how people could become Glock fans. I'm already thinking of what my next Glock's going to be.
Well, here's the thing, though. I've owned several Glocks,
Yeah,
and I've only owned one M&P, and
yeah,
that's the Shield. Okay, I have that
yeah,
now. I carry it, love it. Um, but what's really funny is people are either one or the other.
yeah.
It's almost like living in New York, and do you like the Jets or the who's the other one?
The Giants.
Giants, right? You're like the Jets or the Giants. You can't love them both, and it's sort of like that with the M&P and the Glock people.
Yeah,
Especially now, you could have an XD guy that could own one of both and not have an issue at all. But that M&P and the Glock both seem to be a lot of law enforcement and a lot. I mean, if a Glock guy, some Glock fanboys, you can't even talk to them.
oh yeah. They're nuts. They eat, breathe,
Yeah,
sleep Glock.
right. But Glocks are great, and there's so much you can do with them. And not only that, but you really don't need a gunsmith to do a lot of the work. You do it yourself, which makes them extra special.
Oh yeah, they're simple. Now, the first handgun I bought was the Smith & Wesson, the SC9VE. I had that before I started my YouTube channel, and I had already bought and sold it before I even started the channel. Then I got the M&P9. I was actually looking for the Glock 26. They didn't have the Glock 26 because it was during the sand, right after the Sandy Hook thing, and we all know everything went off the shelves, especially Glock's AR-15's gone. All they had was the M&P 9 compact, which I liked it. It was a good gun, but you know what? I found it heavier. I found the Glock 9, the M&P 9 compact heavier than the Glock 19. For
It
some
is.
reason, I've carried the Glock 19 a few times, and it just feels a heck of a lot lighter than the M&P 9. And this is a lot thinner too than the M&P. The M&P the M&P 9 is a bigger gun for sure. I mean, even the compact is a heck of a lot bigger than the Glock 26. I mean, you know.
It is. It is. And I did a side by side with the M&P subcompact and the Glock 27, and the Glock is smaller,
Yeah.
lighter, and I love the Glock 27, and so you know, they're just awesome, no doubt.
I'm liking the. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm a huge SIG fan too. I've got 2 SIGs,
Six are
and
nice.
they're very nice. And I tell you what, that new H&K VP9, that's a sharp gun too, and that's going to do very well because it's not their first striker fire, but it's their first modern striker fire gun that's going to do very well.
Yeah. I've seen that the SIGs are just nice all around. I would love to have a SIG. You know, I've heard nothing but good things about them.
Yeah.
But I like the trigger on the Glock versus, you know, after a year of shooting the M&P, I like the trigger on the Glock. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I like the reset on the Glock. You know exactly when once you pull the trigger back, you know exactly when it's going to go off. The M&P took me a while to figure out. You know, it really did.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, you have guys who swear to say that the M&P is more accurate, which maybe it is to a more of experienced shooter. But to me, I just found the Glock 19 a little bit more easier. First time I took it out, I've only fired a couple boxes of ammo through it, and I was right on the money with the thing. You know, the M&P, it took me a while to figure out.
Yeah. There have been guns that I felt the same way. You mentioned you had that Sigma. I had a Sigma once.
Yeah.
I really did not like that gun at all.
I saw the video you had. Yeah, you shot it and you're like, anybody want to buy a Sigma?
I got a lot of hate from that because there are a lot of people who love the gun, and structurally it feels fine and it breaks down really nice, and you look at the components and they're all sturdy and everything, but it's that trigger that is way too long and hard. And what happens at least in my, you know, as you pull the trigger, the barrel drops because it takes so long to break, and I couldn't hit a thing with it. So and plus it wasn't working well at all, and so I dumped it as fast as I could.
I had good luck with the SC9VE. I never had any malfunctions with it. I never really counted the rounds, but it had to have been at least 500 rounds to it. I put through the thing, and I never had any problems with it. I didn't like the trigger. I didn't like the trigger. The trigger was a heavy trigger, but it functioned fine. I mean, it definitely trust my life with it. I mean, I was definitely when I got the M&P 9, I was like, wow, this thing is so much more accurate than the SD9VE. That's why I ended up selling the thing to a buddy of mine.
Yeah. Oh, not even close. I mean, the M&Ps are great. You know, I've shot several of them. Really enjoy them, but if I have to choose, I'm choosing a Glock every time.
You know, the availability of holsters, accessories, magazines are huge. I had a hard time finding magazines for the longest time. They're back now, but I couldn't get. I think the first magazine I was able to get was that Pro Mag 32 rounder, and like I said, you know, most of the factory mags are back now, but I couldn't get anything in. But I get on Cabela's website and I would see tons of magazines for Glocks, and I click over to the M&Ps and none sold out. So,
yeah.
You know, and finding a holster was trouble too. Glock, I mean, I can go into Cabela's and I can find Glock holsters, no problems, you know, and magazines, you know, no problem. So.
Oh yeah, the Glock 19 is by far the most popular Glock, and so many people have them, and so many people carry them, and you know, these companies know that. So what do? They make accessories for the Glock 19, especially.
Yeah.
And you can get that. You can get stuff for that anywhere.
Mine is a Gen 3. when I sold the M&P, they had a brand new one there, and it was marked up a bit. It was the brand new one was $625. I didn't even see the used one, and I was looking at the new one was 625, and I was also looking at the M&P, the 9 full size. I think it was the one with like the range kit. It came with extra mags. It came with a cheap plastic holster that I would probably never use, and
Mhm.
they wanted $670 at my local gun shop for it. I'm like, well, I'm not spending all that extra money for the M&P. I was like, let me look at the Glock, and the Glock was 625, and then all of a sudden I looked down below. I'm like, wait a minute, there's another Glock over here. He's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot to tell you about that. I was like, yeah, well, there was a $200 difference in price. 625 to like 425. This thing was manufactured. The manufacture date says October of 2013, and when I got this, I disassembled it. It's hardly no wear and tear on the barrel. You can tell if it's been fired a lot. Like right here on the slide here, it'll be really shined up and hardly nothing at all. So I mean, I pretty much got a brand new gun for
Oh, yeah.
$425. So
Well, let me tell you, I've got a Gen 2 Glock 19, and this, when what? I think it was made in '91,
yeah,
and I could not even begin to think about how many rounds I put through it before I got it, and I
yeah,
paid 340 for it, and that was my first Glock a long time ago. I still have that Glock today, and absolutely love it.
mm,
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that thing, and that thing has to have over 10,000 rounds through it.
yeah. I mean, 1,000 rounds for these is nothing. I mean, I think 500 to 1,000 rounds. I'd imagine that's pretty much just getting the Glock broken in at that point. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Because there's nothing wrong with buying a used gun. I mean, it really isn't. I mean, yeah, it's like buying a new car. You get the new car smell, the new gun smell, but who cares? Is- uh, uh, Guns can last forever. I mean, if you take care of them right. You know,
Sure,
and
sure. And not only that, but with the Glocks, uh, you, lifetime warranty. I mean, a lot of companies are doing that now, but the Glocks in particular, stand by lifetime transferable warranty. You sell that gun to me and it breaks down, I send it back to Glock and they fix it.
yeah,
So that's great.
very
Hey,
few companies honor the warranty. I know Taurus has a lifetime warranty, but I hear very few people take them up on it. Or it could be months before you get the gun back. So
yeah, and a lot of Tauruses go back too. A
yeah,
lot. You talk to people at the gun shops, they'll tell you that they take back Taurus more than anything else.
that Taurus felt so cheap too. That Taurus 740, when I took it apart, the metal, the materials on it, the metal, the barrel, it felt totally different compared to the M&P. It was just, you can tell it was just cheap metal they were using. It was just, I just didn't like it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that accounts for the low price with the Tauruses.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not knocking them. I mean, I'd probably get another one, but it's nothing I would want to carry every day. I definitely want, my life's dependent on it. I would definitely want a better gun. So,
Yeah, yeah. I hear
I
you.
mean, I love the shield. I like it. Definitely, the shield takes a little bit to get used to it because it's so narrow. It's easy to jerk that trigger because you really got to watch how you place your finger on that trigger, or else your shot group's gonna start going over to the left. So,
Hmm.
'cause
Yeah. Hey, Sean, I'm gonna have to jump off here. I don't know
okay,
where
no
you're at,
problem.
but it's almost 12:30 here. So
I appreciate you jumping on, Dan. I really do. I'm probably
yeah,
gonna run it for a little bit longer, and so I mean, definitely enjoyed chatting with you, and I've always been a big fan of your channel. So
yeah. Likewise. And if you decide you're gonna do these chats, and if I'm available, and if you send me a call, I'll jump back on with you again. And you're a good guy, and happy birthday to you. And
thanks,
I
brother.
give me
Likewise.
give me the video call, and so I look forward to doing this again.
Will do, Dan. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, Sean. Take care. Happy
Hey,
birthday.
thanks, man. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Bye bye.
Take care. All right, I'm back. Whoever. That was the firearm guy who stopped by. Good guy. Anyone else who wants to jump in on the chat, just let me know. And I'm back. Trying to get a few more people out there on YouTube land that might want to jump in on the chat. Feel free to stop by, and I'll see if I can't get anyone else in on the chat here. Hey, thanks James for commenting out there. All right, I've been asked for AR-15. All right, I figured. Throw a little gun point out there. This is my my DPMS Panther arm here. I have see, I got the mag pull, I got the flak dark earth here, the buttstock pistol grip here. The foregrip is just the black, as you can see, but I'm definitely gonna get I'm gonna put a nice optic on here. I haven't decided what I'm gonna get yet. Just looking for a good budget optic, $100 or whatever. So got the mag pull flip up sight here. I even got the mag pull magazines here. These things work phenomenal. I've got a bunch of the GI mags as well, but just they work phenomenal. So much easier to hold on to versus the metal mags. They don't rattle and all that like the metal GI mags. I'm ex-military, so I know all about the GI mags. You know, they're not all that's cracked up to be. The mag pull mags seem to work the best. So I have a buddy of mine I go shooting with. He's got a Bushmaster, but it's pretty much set up just like the old military style with the carrying handle, the traditional rifle, the rifle stock to it, and so. But I'm liking this thing. I've got over 1,000 rounds through this thing, and I love it. This thing is such a good rifle. Buddy of mine fired it for the first time about a month ago, and he loved it. You know, one thing I like about this right here, it's modern. It's got the modern look to it. I don't want the same rifle I had when I was in the Army. You know, I just don't. So this is definitely a good option here. This is the DPMS Panther Light here. You're gonna see all kinds of crap out there on the DPMSs, but I tell you what, these things work just fine. You know, they say it's not all Magpul products on there, but I mean, not all mil spec, but mil spec doesn't mean anything. Mil spec is just like I said, I was in the Army, and mil spec means just built to the lowest bidder. It really is. So just don't go on the whole mil spec thing out there. So I paid eight. I paid almost 900 for the AR, and it came with deep. One thing about the DPMS, they come with the crappy foregrips, the cheap plastic foregrips. The stock, the original, the DPMS stock that it comes with is awful. So, yep, this is one good gun right here. So, just a good shooting gun here. Just good all around, gun here. So, I love this thing. So, yep. Anyone else want to jump on the chat here? Let me know. Yeah, I got to go do something real quick, but yep, I'm gonna put a better sling on this. I still have the original sling that it came with. Just using this right now. I definitely like to get maybe put a single point sling on here. Give a little bit better tactical look to it, But definitely anyone look into these Magpul things, Magpul magazines. These things rock. So, yep. So, figure I'll throw a little bit of gun pouring out there. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't get a few more people on here. I don't know. Let's see here. I know it's Thursday night. I know a lot of people are probably going to bed, but I am off tomorrow, so I figured I'd give it a whirl here, see if I can't get a few more invites out there. I like to try to run this a little bit longer. I don't really want to cut the chat off early. So. Yeah, I just sent a few more invites out. See what happens from there. So I figured, well, got one viewer. I forgot to do a little bit more gun porn here. This is my everyday carry, the Smith and Wesson, the M&P Shield. Good gun. I've got the I highly recommend anyone who gets into the Shield get the pick up the Talon grips for them. Because the original factory grips are slippery. They don't really the grips on them aren't really that good. But these Talon grips, rubber grips, right, they make a world of difference. It comes with the rubber. You get the rubberized or the like kind of like the granulate, kind of like sandpaper type material, but just makes a world of difference. I mean, this gun is just a good shooting gun. This is probably one of the best concealed carry guns out there on the market, in my opinion. I mean, there's other guys would disagree, but it's one of the best concealed carry guns on the market, just for the fact that it's very slim profile. It just, I mean, it damn near fits it, into the palm of your hand right here. So I mean, it just a very good carry gun. So. I'm gonna run it for a little bit longer. I'll run this for a little bit longer, see if I can't get anybody else on here. Then I'm just gonna shut it off. But I was glad to at least have the firearm guy on the chat here. So. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be cutting this off here, guys. Not really getting too many more people on here. I was hoping I get a few more bites on people jumping in on the chat, but given the time it is, yeah, nobody's gonna want to jump on. So. Maybe I can find someone else's chat to jump onto, but all right, I'm gonna shut it down. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys, the few viewers I've had, and all my subscribers. You guys watch this. Appreciate everything. I'm enjoying my birthday here. Of course, my birthday's over now, but it's past midnight now. So you guys have a good night, and as always, be safe.